Now, this movie is about flying high.
Yeah.
Tell me the last time you experimented with drugs. Which one? How was it? And do you have any right now?
No.
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 I'd love to do just a little bit of scene work, and I'd love to just pick up a few pointers if you're okay with this.
Sure.
What I would love you to do is
Yes.
take this knife and I just hold this, okay?
Yes, okay.
Okay, all right?
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna say something. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna say,
All right.
oh my God, he's got a knife. Okay, now you say.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not a knife. Now that's a knife.
Yes!
Oh, come on!
Oh!
First time ever, like in my career, I never assume anyone knows who I am. And I saw Harrison Ford and like J.J. Abrams, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. We're all co-workers. Like I can just go. So I was like, be right back, guys. I'm gonna go say hi to the Star Wars dudes. And I approached their table and was like, and the whole table was just like. And so I realized while I was dancing, I was like, they have no idea who I am. They have no idea who I am. And so I just turned around and walked back.
Sorry, no crew members were harmed in the execution of this dalliance.
How did Robert Downey Jr. become Iron Man?
It was God's will.
That's it, really?
Well, and a pretty good screen test. But I'll really tell you what happened is the same weekend, I did a movie called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Jon Favreau did a movie called Zathura. They both tanked, and we were both really hungry to try to do something that would make an impact. And when Iron Man came out, everyone that knew me and loved me said, this will do until The Dark Knight comes out. And here we are now.
You know, he gets on his bicycle to ride there, and I was like, whoa! I was like, babe, I was like, you cannot wear those shorts. They're like, you know, I can see everything. And he was like, oh, come on, who are we gonna run into? I mean, and so we walk into the gym, and running on a treadmill is Ellen. And then on the treadmill next to her is Portia, her wife. It's not even the best bit, but already Tom and I are like, oh my God. And Tom's face is like just gone white, and you're like, hi. And I was like, oh my gosh, Ellen, so lovely to meet you. And you're like, this is my wife, Portia. I was like, lovely to meet you, Portia. I was already starstruck. And then you're like, have you met Obama? And we were like, what? And standing next to them is former President Barack Obama. I'm not kidding.
You hate on the Iron Spider suit, but that one's sick. He doesn't like it for some reason.
Do you know what
You know
annoys
what I
me
really
about
like
it? Those stupid gauntlets, right? He can't do that with his wrists.
That's where you draw the line in
Yes.
reality, dude.
That's why
Like,
people love
come
these movies,
on.
is because, like, albeit it's fantastical,
Everything
logistically,
makes
it
sense
makes
and could
sense.
totally happen.
But
Lies.
Mate, imagine the bruises he must have on his
Dude,
poor
the metal
hands.
literally goes grrrr on
I know.
things. And then all of a sudden,
Nanotechnology, Zendaya.
so why can't the nanotechnology be on that part?
Because I don't think it's that advanced yet.
See, you just realized that you didn't think about that. Yeah, caught.
I'm tired of doing these with you.
I'm just saying.
Actors enjoy performing their own stunts.
Yes.
Do you do all your own acting?
If there's sex scenes, I do them.
Yes. That's where the craft is.
Yeah. It's key to a good marriage.
Get in! Abercrombie and Fitch, ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
Don't make your hoots. Wait till we get to the story. So my pictures never came out. I did like the whole campaign, and the pictures never came out, and I didn't know why. And my agent wrote and asked why, and they literally only responded with the photos. And all the other models were like playing football like in a pretty way, you know, like, and not me. I was all of the photos. I've got a red face, covered in sweat. My nostrils are flared. I'm like, no! In the back of a picture. And like at one point, a girl yelled, "Just get her away from me."
You brought your daughter by herself
Yeah.
here, so you love being a dad.
I love it. It's like, it's really kind of made me a better person, I think, you know? I sort of miss being horrible. It's hard. Like, you know, everybody has, it's always a challenge. Two kids, it's like, you know, I think of like blinking now as like tiny little breaks all day. But you know, it's a dream, you know? It's the best. They're like my buddies. I love it.
I'm a really good cook, albeit you don't think so. And Zendaya claims that she's a really good cook.
Well, I've never
and I
really,
don't think
I've never
so.
really had.
To be fair,
the
that black bean burger thing you made the other day was actually really good.
Yeah, and listen, I've never had one of your dishes that was so fancy and special. So
Yeah, I specialize in meat dishes, and you're vegetarian.
yeah,
So.
and the meat dish I heard you made, your brother said was awful. So I don't know.
It wasn't awful.
I
it was
heard
just ever
it
so
was
slightly
awful.
overcooked. And when I say ever so slightly, I mean at least 20 minutes. It was in there for too long.
Okay, pick a photo of Blake posted by Ryan Reynolds. Ooh, he's sexy. Okay, so the first photo, I'm super pregnant and he's super proud that he's the father. The next one, we're wearing these really cute mouse noses, and that was at Oya, our favorite restaurant, on his 40th birthday. The next one, I mean, what a jackass, right? I can't believe I married this guy. This quiz is gonna end in divorce.
My next question here is from a Blake Lively from New York City, New York.
Right.
He writes, Hugh, I tried calling you on the burner phone and you didn't answer. Are we still meeting at the Gansevoort Hotel this afternoon? I don't have much time because Ryan's having a mani-pedi from 3 to 4.
Yeah.
I'm having a mani-pedi from 3 to 4.
You're gonna, yeah.
That's super weird. Thank you very much, Hugh Jackman.
My pleasure.
That was, honestly, that was my favorite interview I've ever given.
Thank you, Ryan Reynolds. It's the only one you've ever given.
It is, and it will be the last.